Good morning, you guys. Today is Friday, November 11, 2011, and I am going to make a juice for this morning. I've got 4 pomegranates here and 2 coconuts. So I'll show you guys how I get the fruit out of the pomegranate, and I'm going to put it in the blend tank and blend the water from the coconuts with the fruit from the pomegranate. And I've never made this before. It sounds delicious, and it's a lot of antioxidants and really good, and hopefully it'll give me some energy. Okay, so here's how I do my pomegranates to get the fruit out. I just cut it in quarters, and hopefully these are decent because they were kind of old, probably a week old or so. Okay, that looks good. So I cut it in quarters, and then I put it in the water, and then I just kind of dig out the seeds, and they come out really nice and easy this way. Really easy to get them out, and then you're not making a big mess because this stuff will stain. But you just kind of get them out this way, and then little pulp stuff will float to the top, and the seeds will float to the bottom, and it separates really nicely. This is how I get the fruit out of the pomegranate. It works really well. Okay. So I'm going to finish getting all the fruit out of the pomegranate, and then I'm going to blend it up into my juice. See, the seeds they sink, and the pulp stuff just floats, and then it separates really well. You don't want to eat this, it's not very good. But it's the easiest way that I've found to get the pomegranate seeds, the fruit, out of the pomegranate, and then you can just take those right out, and then you got the seeds on the bottom. So it works out really well that way. So I've got the pomegranate seeds from 4 pomegranates. Definitely took some work, but they're all in there. And then I have the water from 1 coconut, because this one, the second one I opened, looks fabulous. This one probably would be okay, but it was just a little questionable. It's a little purple, and I don't want to take any chances. I don't know, you guys probably can't see it too well, but it's just a little darker. This one was fabulous. So I just used the water of 1 coconut and the seeds from 4 pomegranates, and I'm going to blend this up and see how it turns out, and hopefully it tastes good. I've never had pomegranate juice before, but I know a lot of people like it. So I'm blend it up and strain it. I'm just going to strain it and get all the seeds out so it's a nice clean juice for me. See how it turned out. So I end up with 1 full quart, and now it's time to give it a taste. Stir it up. This is going to be interesting, my first time. Nice and sweet. Perfect. I was wondering if it was going to be sweet or sour or bland or what. That is perfect. I am so excited. It was quite a lot of work to get 1 quart though. I had to sit down after like not even 5 minutes of doing the seeds. I can't even stand for longer than like 5 minutes before my legs get really weak and feel like they're giving out on me. I have muscle soreness like crazy, like my back is killing me. I cannot wait to feel better. I have not started the medicine yet. I've done some research on it, and I do feel, well, on the medicine pamphlet it says do not take if you have adrenal insufficiency, or if you have any problems with your adrenals, do not take it. So I don't know what to do, because I am convinced that it has a lot to do with my adrenals, which, you know, in return it has a lot to do with chronic stress, and I feel like that could be a huge cause of my disease. But Derek thinks that I ate too much kale, and that's why I have it. And I don't eat that much. I eat more than the normal person, but I don't eat it every single day. And that's not a cause. I know that I've done a lot of research, and there's a lot of fruits and vegetables that can suppress the thyroid. A lot of those are broccoli and cauliflower and kale and spinach and some fruits. And that's another thing the medicine says, do not eat a high fiber diet while taking this medicine. And a lot of the people with Hashimoto's say, you know, a lot of fruits aren't doing them any good, and it's, you know, making their conditions worse. And it's like, I don't really know what to do, because it's like, I love raw foods. And I don't want to stop eating them because they make me feel better. I just want to feel better. I'm not. And even the medicine says that it could take weeks to months to work, you know, to like alleviate some of your symptoms. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But I know that my symptoms are awful. They're getting worse. And I can't eat, like, I have nausea, and I have no appetite, and I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I'm completely eliminating dairy and meat, because I just can't, it doesn't make me feel good. I have so much mucus, it's not even funny, and I feel sick. And I know that's part of the disease, because it has something to do with the lymphocytes. I don't know if that's what's like attacking my thyroid or what have you, but I know the Hashimoto's thyroiditis is something to do with lymphocytes, so it's the lymph system and it clogs it up, and the dairy and the meat just make it worse. So, but then everything I've read says I need high amounts of protein, and it's like I can't eat eggs all the time. I don't even want to eat eggs. If anybody has experience with Hashimoto's and relieving some of the symptoms, or you know somebody that does, please help. Please help. I think I'm going to, well, I know I'm going to at least send a video to Dr. Robert Morse and get his opinion. I may have to take the medicine, but I want to talk to my regular doctor and see what he says about the adrenal insufficiency, and you know, with the medicine. If he says it's okay and stuff, maybe I'll go ahead. But I just want to feel better, because at this point I feel like I'm wasting away. I feel like I'm dying. I really do. I have a lot of fatigue. No matter how much I sleep, I'm up all like 5 or 6 times during the night. My hair's still falling out. I'm extremely depressed. I'm trying to, like, you know, do things to alleviate that a little bit. I know this juice is going to make me feel a lot better, but I just have a lot of questions and not a lot of answers, and not a lot I can do. There's no NDs around here. Being pregnant, there's so little I can do, because everything I've read about curing or helping the adrenal insufficiency, you know, it says it's not safe treatment during pregnancy. So it's like I'm very limited to what I could do, because if I wasn't pregnant, I'd probably just like hit a really hard juice fast. No matter what they say about the spinach and the kale and all that, I'd probably just hit it really hard and do like a 90-day, 120-day juice fast, reset my system, detoxify. You know, I know what I would do if I wasn't pregnant. So it's difficult, because it's like I'm trying to like get enough nutrition being pregnant, and I don't want any complications with that. My thyroid levels do need to increase, so there is no problems with that. So there's a lot going on, and a lot that I need to figure out. But in the meantime, I am going to enjoy this juice, because it is absolutely fabulous. And I'll see you all a little bit later. It's 10:48, and I just got a call from Eli's school saying he's got pink eye. So I had to go pick him up. And I must say, this morning I felt just exhausted and weak and tired and no energy and hungry, but yet nauseated, but yet no appetite. And I drank probably maybe about half of this pomegranate coconut juice, and I feel better than I have in a long time. So he's got a doctor's appointment at 11:45, so about an hour from now, to determine if he's got pink eye or what have you. And since I didn't clean up all of my mess yet, I think I'm going to work on getting the fruit out of these last 3 pomegranates that I have. And I'm going to make myself another one of these for later, because I feel okay. But Eli's been kind of picky lately. Come here, let's take a look at your eye. It's definitely a little pink. He's been a little picky lately on my juices and my smoothies, and I'm pretty anxious to have him try a little bit of this pomegranate coconut juice and see what he thinks. So give it a try, sweetheart. And give us your honest opinion. I think it's fabulous. I think it's sweet and it's delicious and it's perfect. It doesn't have any seeds. I strained all the seeds out. The moment of truth. What do you think?
It's good.
Can you give it like a 0 to 10? Does it taste like grapes a little bit like I told you?
5 or 6.
Oh yeah? You just, only thing you really like is grapes.
Grapes, oranges, and apples.
Yeah? So is it like worthy for another drink? Aww. Do you not feel good? Aww. Got your hand in your pocket. We go lay down until we go to the eye doctor. I don't know what he's talking about, you guys. This is so good. Mmm. Mmm. So good. So, that's on my agenda for today. Usually I clean out the fridge and organize that. I probably will get to that maybe a little bit later once Isaiah comes home. And I'm going to have both the boys help me. And whenever I can get down around here. I got a lot of studying to do. I'm behind in my obesity class. I'm going to work on that too. But all is well. I sent my doctor an email about my concerns about the med with the adrenal problem. I don't even know if I have it. I feel like it's possible. And see what he says. And I'll keep you guys posted. So we just left the doctor's for Elijah, and it's confirmed that he's got pink eye. We have to go get some antibiotic eye drops. It's looking pretty bad. So that is the diagnosis for today. Are you feeling okay? You don't want to be on camera? What's wrong?
Not for a pink eye.
Not with his pink eye, he says. So we're on our way to go get the eye drops, which he's not excited about, but he did the eye test and did wonderful because I know he failed his eye test at school. So we have an eye appointment coming up in 2 weeks for him. And this time he did really good with seeing 20/20, even with the pink eye. So he did really good. So we're on our way to go get his script. Oh, what a busy day. For Friday, today's really busy. So we went to get Eli's script, and there's like a million people. They all need their pills. So it's gonna be like 40 minutes. So we decided to go home and get it when we pick up Isaiah. But I did buy some more pomegranates. I got 12 pomegranates because they were on sale again for $1. I've never seen them cheaper than that. But as you guys can see, I saved $8 from the normal price by buying them on sale. So they were $20 and I paid $12. So we got lots more pomegranates. These are amazing and I'm so excited. So I've got pomegranates for a couple days, that's for sure. I tried to get the big ones. They're not organic, but you know what? They have really thick skin and they're just so delicious and nutritious and yummy. So we got a whole big bag of pomegranates and now we're headed home. So I have got the pomegranate seeds from one pomegranate. A little bit of work, but so worth it. How it made me feel earlier, I definitely want to have some pomegranates for the next couple of days. So I've got the seeds from one pomegranate, some of the coconut meat from earlier, the bigger pieces, the little pieces were just too hard to get the brown stuff off. We've got pomegranate, coconut, and a really ripe pineapple. So I'm going to cut some of this up and make myself a smoothie. So I'm not going to add any water. I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm not going to strain the pomegranate seeds out either. I've got almost the whole pineapple. A little bit of it was brown, so I got all of it that I could. The coconut meat, pineapple, and pomegranate. So we'll see how it turns out without adding water. This smells amazing. It's a little thick, so just to thin it out a little bit, I am adding, I don't know, about a half cup of water. Just to thin it out a little bit. Alright, I cannot wait for this. And I've actually never made this before. But it just sounded so good. Oh, that's a perfect consistency. Perfect. Cannot wait to try it.
Gotta go somewhere. Sorry, I gotta make it somewhere. Everybody.
Little seedy.
I gotta make it somewhere. Right, Eli. Gotta make it to
Coconut, pineapple pomegranate is so good. So, 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 so good. Amazingly good. So, I was unsure if I was going to upload the video from earlier. A lot of raw emotions going on, but I've decided to go ahead and do it because everybody has emotions, you know, and honestly, that is how I felt at the time. That is what I'm going through. I feel so trapped and lost and unsure of what to do. You know, my mind and my body is telling me to do one thing, and the doctors and everybody is telling me to do another thing, and I feel like I have to take these meds, and I don't want to take the meds, and all the side effects, and do not stop them abruptly, and all the crazy stuff that can happen by starting them. But I know I want to feel better, and I know I want the baby to be healthy, and it's like I don't feel like I have any other options. I've gotten second opinions and third opinions. I do see DOs. I don't see MDs. DOs have a similar training, but they do think more outside the box. And everybody's telling me, look, you need to take these meds at least, you know, until you have the baby. And I feel so like I don't want to. I feel like there's got to be other options, you know, and I don't have the money to travel to go see like a naturopath. So my battery died. But yeah, I came in the bathroom just so it's a little bit more quiet and all that. So I'm just struggling. I'm struggling with the fact that I've been trying so hard to be on the right path, to get my health back, to, you know, be healthier, I've reversed my hyperthyroidism, I thought, and, you know, I'm just on a great path going, and then I get the pregnancy thing, and then that kind of halts some of the detox and stuff that I wanted to do that I had planned. Then I get this Hashimoto's diagnosis, and my symptoms are getting worse and worse and worse and worse until I had that pomegranate coconut this morning. Honestly, that made me feel the best I have felt in a long time. So that's why I got more pomegranates, because I'm like, hey, these are calling my name. So I want to listen to that. You know, I have people telling me that I gave myself this disease because I eat too much kale, which is just absurd. I know that there's a lot of veggies that you know, can hinder the thyroid and make it low, but that's not why. If anything, you know, the stress of my situation has contributed extremely to the disease, because, you know, the thyroid is an emotional gland, and I know now more than ever that my emotions are keeping me sick. They are making me sick. They are keeping me sick. So any chance I can to release, it's going to be best for me. In my health, you know, I have kept so many emotions bottled up inside for so long, and it is so time just to get rid of them, because it's going to be part of the healing that I need. Unfortunately, my environment is not conducive to my healing. It is not supportive of my healing. It is not supportive of my condition getting better. It's a disease. It's a condition, but it's a disease. And I feel 100% that I can fix this. I can reverse it. But there's no way that it's going to get better in my current circumstances. Again, I feel so trapped. What can I do? Pack up and leave? I can't. I've got a couple $100 to my name. That's it. You know, like, what are my choices? I just don't even know. I've thought about it. I've thought about packing up and going to a shelter. Well, is that going to cause me more stress? Like, I've done some deep breathing and some meditation and some praying and just trying to figure some things out and trying to separate myself, like build up a wall and just try to let some of the things that used to bother me just roll off my shoulders. It's been hard, but I'm trying really, really hard, because I need to do things internally in the meantime and then figure out the rest as time goes on. I have a plan. It's just I can't put it in action today, because it takes steps and it takes saving up and and so on. But I definitely see myself changing my situation, but I need that now more than ever, and it's not possible. It's just not possible, and I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with the fact that I have no support with this condition. I have no support with, so my new battery is not charged either. So, and that's pretty much all I have to say.